What's going on, YouTube? It's your guy Rue from Elite Line Sports with another video today, man. Um, hey, man, if you haven't already, check out our Shorts channel. Our Shorts channel pretty much has all the quick lines and all that, but this is the let's just say account, the main page where we kind of do deeper dives and we really get the and we really start figuring out stuff. We got DFS cores, all that, man. That's soon to come. But for right now, we're talking about the props on the early game slate. Now let's get into it. So one person that I do like to start off the early game slate, which starts on Monday, 1:30 p.m. I stay on Eastern time. I like the PRA for Jalen Johnson. The hit rate up here, he hasn't hit it in his last 8 of 21 games. But however, his usage has gone up in the past couple of games. Minutes, rebounds, assists, points. So the PRA hasn't dipped off a little bit. You know what I mean? It's 0.2. It's not like a whole 8 or 7 or 9 or 10. The hit rate. So to basically kind of read this in a nutshell, they are very bad. The Pacers are very bad within shots within 10 feet. And that's where Jalen Johnson takes most of his shots within 10 feet. Green is what you want to see. Green means that they take all the shots. Like, look, their defense is very bad on the interior. The Pacers' interior defense is literally trash. Mid-range trash. They're dead last, 30 out of 30. Within 10 feet, 24 out of 30. And then within the paint, they're 22 out of 30. They're pretty good on the perimeter. They're number one out here on the perimeter. They're 6th and 10th out of 30 in the corners. But mostly, you want to look for teams or players that kind of get into the interior. So we're going to lock in Jalen Johnson's PRA, the last hit rate for players that plays like Jalen Johnson, who holds the ball, who drives, who kicks, who grabs boards. Similar players is Zion Williamson. So the hit rate, 10 out of 15. Average difference percentage, 14%. Meaning that players that play just like Jalen Johnson get 4 over their line on average. Okay? So Jalen Johnson, with his usage and his minutes going up, I like his PRA at 43.5. So that's one lock that I like. So these are singles. However that you guys want to take this information and make it into singles, or if you want to make it into parlays or same game parlays, that's up to you guys. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you the information. What you guys do with it is up to you guys. All right. Another player that I like. So we got Jalen Johnson now. CJ McCollum. Now I get it. CJ McCollum doesn't take most of his shots within the interior. Cool. But last hit rate for averaging 17 points in the last couple of games, right? He's 14 out of 21. And within those span, his points has went up. His assist, his rebounds, his 3 points has been dipped down a bit. I don't like his threes, but it's up to you. I kind of like his threes. Literally, the average difference is literally 58%. Hit rate 4 out of 7. Excuse me, but we're talking points here, bro. If we're talking same game parlays, I want to make sure that bro really gets his fucking shit, man, because I'm trying to win some money, bro. So if we're talking head to head, right? He scored 18, and this was when he was on the Wizards. First game, he was with the Wizards again, still trying to find himself. You know what I mean? But this is in November. Later in December 14th, he found his shot again. He shot literally 2 out of 3 points made, 8 out of 18. So he took 13 shots in the first game, 18 shots in the second game. Now he's finding his niche. Against the Suns, he shot 15 times. So he's getting to the bucket. You know what I mean? He's getting his stuff. So I kind of like CJ McCollum. Off of the Hawks is lock 2. The points is a lock. Literally, the hit rate is 6 out of 8 players that play just like CJ McCollum. Basically, players that play just like CJ McCollum or similar players. If you want to kind of make it easier for you, the average difference is 7. They get 7 over their line, bro. You can't stress that. Look, Darlin's line, 23.5. Bro had 29 that game. Murray, 22.5. This is points. This is not PRA. 52. Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, 28.5. He had 43. Darius Garland, line was 15.5 points. He got 20. 28.5 for Donovan Mitchell again. He got 32. So, CJ McCollum points, lock it in, bro. Let me see if I can stay here a little bit on the Hawks side. I'm not too sure. Oh, another thing that I do like is Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels' points looks alright. It's iffy, you know what I mean? The hit rate is alright, but in the past couple of games, his points has gone up. His assist has gone up. His rebounds has gone up. His usage has gone up maybe by 1.7, right? Field goals attempted got up. But I feel like we're getting too much points here. We got PRA with Jalen Johnson, points with CJ McCollum. I'm going to dip off here a little bit. I like the rebounds because if we're saying that the interior is pretty bad, that means they don't get to boards either. If they don't defend, they don't get boards either. And look at the hit rate for Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels in the past games hitting over 6.5 rebounds, 8 against the Suns, 7 against the Grizzlies, 9 against the Bucks. 5, it kind of dipped off because, I mean, come on, man. They got big man Donovan Clingan down there. But 8, 7, 11, 8. And the hit rate in the past couple of games that similar players like Dyson Daniels, Peyton Watson, Moody, Braun, Watson, Cole Anthony, 5 out of 6 hit rate. So lock that in, bro. I'm not sure if they played 8 to 8. Literally head to head, he got 9 rebounds the last time they played. And that was without Creechy and Trae Young. Literally nobody, bro. And he got 9 rebounds. 7 is a steal. Lock this out. I think this is one of the best, literally the best single bet you can do. Put like $500 on this one, bro. So we already got 3. We got PRA Jalen Johnson, points for CJ McCollum, rebounds for Dyson Daniels. So do what you guys with that. What I would do, what I have learned, if you're doing a same game parlay, just end it there. I'm sure that whatever sportsbook that you're using gives away boost for $10, $20, whatever it is, the max. I would just put that there and don't add no other like legs. You know what I mean? Because let's say if the Hawks do win, I think the Pacers keep it close. But let's just say that you want to just have one same game parlay for Hawks, one same game parlay for Pacers, and then the next third, depending if you have the money, you can kind of mix and match. You know what I mean? Have Pacers and Hawks. So, next one. Who else do I like? I like Nembhard. So the first time, to put in a nutshell, first time that they played, because they did play, Nembhard wasn't there. Check me out. I don't like his points, but one thing I do like about Andrew Nembhard is his assist. His assist has been very up there. And to kind of read the assisting zones, they are 26 out of 30, meaning that players get most of their assists within the paint. Right? Now, this is the defense. This is literally saying the Hawks give up assists to players who play in the paint. Now, if we go to the player, 31% of Andrew Nembhard's assist is players that's in the paint. So the green is what we want to look here, meaning that Andrew Nembhard, most of his assists will come from players who score in the paint. 35% comes from the perimeter, which means that the Hawks are 14 out of 30, but they're 26 out of 30 at guarding the paint. They don't guard the paint. I think we just talked about the interior being very weak. So we're going to go with that. I like his assists. I kind of like to lock that in. And they never play with Andrew Nembhard. And Nembhard's been killing it, man. So that's one thing that I will say. Just let me double check here. I am recording. Okay. With that being said, another player that I like is Nesmith. Nesmith, he's been struggling in the past 6 games, but he has found his niche. He played well against the Thunder, who was very good at defense, and I think this is a bright spot here for him. His points, his hit rate is 4 out of 8. Average difference 21%. Average difference is 2 over the line for most similar players that play just like Aaron Nesmith. Yes, in the past couple of games, his points has gone up by 3, which is a lot. Now, mind you, we've been taking a look at this. Points and rebounds, assists, they go up by 0.5. Sometimes they're negative. Bro has points gone up. That means he's scoring. All right, he's found in his flow again. He's not struggling. And with Mathurin out, but I think Mathurin might be coming back. But I don't think that moves him away. His usage has gone up, which is really good. Usage, assist, points. So I like his points. Not really so much his threes. You can kind of go with his threes. Yeah, he's mostly a catch and shoot. Most of his shots is a catch and shoot. I kind of like to just do the points just to be safe. But this is gonna be a fast-paced game, guys. Like, this may as well be an over. You know what I mean? Especially with Nemhard. Nemhard's gonna get a lot of assists, man. Like I said, he's gonna get like at least 10. So kind of look for Neesmith to kind of get some of those assists, points off of those assists. And I think those are the players I like. So if we kind of just run it back real quick, we got Jalen Johnson, PRA, CJ McCollum points, Dyson Daniels rebounds. That's 3. And the fourth one I like is Nemhard's assist and Neesmith's points. So that's 5 legs already right there. What you want to do with that is up to you. But I like those to be locks. If we jump into the next game real quick, I should have done a little bit more research on this. But if we could just go off the dome, right? This is the defense. Who are they playing against? Sixers. Sixers defense is literally terrible on the interior. They're good within shots within 10 feet a little bit, because right here from the free throw line. But they're very bad at midi. Very bad at having to guard the corners. And the interior is 26 out of 30. So if you're looking at players who, they're 6 out of 30 on the perimeter too, which is pretty good. Maybe Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges might be pretty good. Miles Bridges, most of his shots come from there. Musa Diabate? No. See, like, I don't really like too much about the Hornets. I don't think the Hornets cover, because I know that there's no Joel Embiid out. And I'm not sure. So Embiid's out and Paul George is out. So they're both ruled out. So that means a lot of VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe will do good. His points, hit rate, 7 out of 11, 15%. Without Joel Embiid and Paul George, he's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he's 50-50 basically, bro. But I do think VJ Edgecombe versus the Hornets is just very bad defensively. And they're pretty bad on the interior. And his points over the past couple of games have went up. Hit rate, I like VJ Edgecombe. PRA might be a little bit more safer for me, because he does like to pass, rebound, and assist. He likes to do it all. So I'm not too strong about that. Maxey has the highest usage. But I think low-key, Kelly Oubre might benefit, because Kelly Oubre has been finding his niche again. He's been scoring. He's been shooting. He's been doing pretty much everything. He's been rebounding. He's been doing all that he can. So I'm not too much into this game. It was the first game I'm morally into. But if you just kind of want to dip a little bit points, you can kind of go there. Literally, Hornets defense is 26 out of 30, bro. Any points from the perimeter is literally fucking cash. So Tyrese Maxey kind of thrives there. VJ Edgecombe, I like VJ too. 41, his shots come from the perimeter. So VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, points as well. I think they both have to go crazy. Maybe you can add a little bit of maybe one more leg for you guys. So PRA, Quentin Grimes could probably get going too, but I don't like Quentin Grimes, bro. He's too much of a streaky person, bro. But they need scoring, and so let's just cap that off with Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, bro. Don't lose y'all money, man. With that being said, man, I hope we kind of won y'all some money. Hopefully we gave y'all some insights, and there's more to come, man. DFS cores might be out. I actually liked one certain player yesterday that I actually plugged in and I locked, and I actually was way above the competition. It was Emmanuel Quickly. I didn't really drop a video about this. I just kind of did my own research, and I found out that numbers show that Quickly will do good against the Thunder. He popped, and for like he was like 6 or 7% owned. So look for cores to be out more, props, all that. All right. With that being said, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, and show love, bro. Listen, man, I'm putting in work, brother. I'm putting in work, brothers. Let's just get this money, man. All right. Appreciate y'all.